Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Air Holler with me here 37. So in this flight, we're still in the TriStar, and we had those two flights. One of them, one we're going to do now, is Daytona Beach up to Spokane, Washington, which is eastern Washington. A little bit longer than we had been flying. That's fine. Actually, I started this flight and I'd just taken off, and there's a problem with the yoke. In fact, I think there was a problem with everything. As far as the flight controls, took off just fine. But when I was coming down the runway, I was pushing forward, on the yoke. And you could see it, and it was like deflecting, like it was going back and forth, like really quick, almost like it was flashing, like it was fighting against me. I put it in autopilot, and the plane wouldn't even turn. So I think there's definitely something wrong with the control. I checked the calibration and everything. It says it's fine. So I don't know what that was all about. Get in here. I think that'll disappear with my GPS if I don't have that clicked. I don't know how it unclicks itself sometimes, but oh well. So I had to put some more fuel in there too. It was only like 800 and some bucks, but it's kind of annoying. Yeah, fragile cargo day flight. I probably was already gonna. Oh nope, it will let me check. I started at 23. That's a good one because there's no heavies there. There's only a few larges right there, so you don't have a huge selection to take off from or start from. But we'll go ahead and move on over into the plane. Alright everybody, here we are in the plane. United. I love the scenery, man. Tons of airplanes and everything. The only thing is, I like that they have the sounds of Daytona International Raceway or Speedway, but it's known for stock car, not Indy cars. They kind of got the sounds wrong. Kind of funny though. Alright, we'll start by going over here to the engineers panel. Turn on the APU. That going, and very quickly, let's go over to fuel and payload. So we gotta set that up correctly. Zero all of this out. Alright, external 1 and 2. The pounds, if I can click it. 40,000, let me get out the notes here. 40,413, which I believe they changed it to 422. Yep. 40,422. Alright, that's good. The APU is started up. I'll move that to APU. Oh, wait. I'll do one thing real quick. Click these so we can get her started up. Let's check our parking brake. Park brake is on. So we'll go ahead and start getting this thing started up. Get the FMC out. While we're starting the engines, we can work on that. Nice, we can start her up. Engine 2. Look a little closer. 14, 15, and 16. So we'll get that started. Where's KDAB, KGEG? There we go. Activate, execute. Departures and arrivals, departing on 7 left, no SID. There don't be a star either. I put in some fixes. See that in a second. I said I've already set this up once. ILS-21. That's a Cat 2 ILS. 3. On 3 you have Cat 3. I'm not sure why they do it like... They just both have 3. I don't know why they did that. It's kind of crosswind at that runway, but a little more headed to the northeast. That's why I chose that. By the way, perfect net. We'll say 5 on the reserves. And hear that static. I think that static might be permanent now. I got my adapter in yesterday. 34 for our cruising, by the way. And I kind of had a feeling that wasn't going to fix the issue with the external sound card, and it didn't. So I don't know what the hell's going on. But it's only an FSX, like nothing else does that. Alright, so Sigio is what they put on the approach. I put As, Tim, and Sivas on as their GPS fixes to get us closer to the runway for the proper approach, because since there was no real star to use. Resize this as well. A little bit bigger. So to click. Okay, engine 1. I'm gonna roll that trim wheel because it takes so long to trim. Anytime I get the opportunity, might as well take it. Alright, engine 1 is started up. Just watch it and make sure there's no problem real quick. Alright, and 34,000 for our altitude. 34,000. Runway heading is 071. Takeoff. And we'll arm the vertical. Wait. Coming up here. Flight directors are on. Arm the vertical speed of 24,000. Arm the altitude, navigation as well. Come back over to engineers panel. Move that to Gen 2. Power this off. Alright, the window heat and probe heat. DLC are off. Put that, that one for takeoff. Set this for, I'll turn on the tag light. Set it. Reset the altimeter. Parking brake gear off. Let's go ahead and taxi on over to the runway. I do like this scenery. I did a landing video not too long ago in the 727. Actually, by the time this gets posted, it will have been a couple of months or so. I'm actually going to start pumping some of these air hauler videos out more. I've got a huge backlog. I've got, I guess if this one and the other one to Mexico City gets done today, I'll have like 4 in the past couple days, including a huge backlog of the DC-8s. Kind of run out of my backlog on the other ones like FS Passengers and stuff. Plus, around the world, I've already flown. They're all completely done. They've actually been done for a couple weeks. We're getting close. I think the next one that I got uploaded is like to Palm Springs or something. So that's almost done. So let's upload. Less to fly, which is kind of nice, I gotta say. And flying Alaska, I don't know if I'm gonna do that, just have that as a winter series since it's in Alaska, or if I should do like a season like in the winter and a season in the spring and summer as well, or what. If you all have an opinion on that, you can always post it. Drop a comment. I hate trying to line up. This plane seems to move a lot in the cockpit. I hate that.
Flaps 4. Flaps 10.
Alright. I'm just try and trim and steer at the same time. That way we don't have to sit there and trim forever when we're ready to take off. It's kind of annoying. Alright. Let me push forward on the yoke. Alright, it works. That was really weird. Like, we were taking off down the runway, so I pushed forward on the yoke to keep it from pulling up. And it was just, like, it was flashing. Like, it was... There was something definitely messed up, and then the plane didn't even want to move. Although... How far out straight... that's right. This doesn't follow the actual route. Even the flight director said, we need to turn left, and I had it in autopilot, and I was like, yeah, there's something messed up. Because then even the autopilot couldn't fly the plane. Somebody was... Oh, well, they're taking off in the wrong direction. That was odd. And yes, he is, in fact, taking off in the wrong direction, I'm pretty sure. I was just checking out the weather and everything. I never even saw that plane. Was that an MD-11, by the way? I just all of a sudden heard a plane. I was like, wow, that is really close. I thought someone must have been coming in or something. 7 left, going out across the ocean is the proper way. Kind of ridiculous too that you can hear those car sounds so well, and you're in an airplane taxiing around. You know, you can still hear it just like you're outside. I mean, I know it's loud, but come on now. All right, hard on the brakes. Off them now. It's so odd that this plane really does not like to brake. Alright, everybody, cutting in here. I had to actually shut it down for a second to go do something, and so I restarted it. So I didn't go through the whole startup thing again since I already recorded that, so we're just going to cut in here. Got the lights all on. Brake is in takeoff. Flaps are set. We are trimmed, so we're ready to get on the runway and take off. This is like the third time for me to do this flight, or try to get this light going. Hopefully we can get it done. Thank God I had so much time to do it. Get on the runway here. I checked the yoke. The yoke works. Again, I don't know why it did that one time. Had a problem one time with the 747, but that was a controller problem. Never experienced those problems again. Alright, got the auto throttles. I think you could arm them while you're on the ground, apparently not. But got it set to 245, everything is armed, we're ready to go. Set up my view here. Now we are way off. Alright, let's go ahead and hit it. Alright, not quite full power. Pushing forward on the yoke. Keep that nose down.
$80 knots.
Alright, we're gonna take off about 140. Alright, go ahead and rotate. Positive rates.
Gear up.
Gears up. Nose down just a little bit, see if we can't hold her there.
Flaps 4.
It's saying that I need to go off left, but I don't think we go off to the left just yet. The nose down just a little bit.
Flaps up.
Auto throttles. Autopilot is on. Just watch her here for a second. Need to reset that to 2,400 feet a minute. Alright, that was a little smoother transition than what we've had in a little while. I'm going to go ahead and switch my taxi light off. Look outside. We get all over the ocean. Daytona Beach. I don't know how far Aerosoft went out around there. If it's just the airport or if they did some other sectors around, I don't know. I'm not sure that water should be so blue up there either. I do love Daytona Beach though, especially with the new scenery. There isn't a whole lot to see because we're out over the ocean. Alright, let's check out this FMC as well. Progress. So 1630. I don't know how. Say the last one was at 1635 when it's 1647. We're not gonna get to KGEG. Wow. So it's gonna be a while. It's like 6 hours there. No, it's 8 hours there. Of course, going so slow. Get up to our cruising speed, it won't take near that long. How can it be 8 hours, by the way? Across the US, there's no way it can be anywhere near 8 hours. It's just kind of crazy. It seems a little long there. Alright, well, there's nothing to see. Like I said, we're over the ocean. You know what? Did I ever switch those pumps? I must have because I got her started up. Yeah, I got those back on. I can remember because, like I said, I had to restart this thing. I redid the whole setup. Alright, but I'm going to go ahead and speed it up since there's nothing else. And I'll be back in just a little bit. Alright everybody, I'm slowing it down. We're at 9,100 feet. You can see, we're going to stay here for a minute. We've got to drop down to 5,800. Getting a little worried there as we were coming down with these mountains all around us. I'm going to go ahead and put this to 111.1. That will be the ILS frequency. Runway heading is 209. So actually, when we come over to go from Sebus to Sigio, we actually pretty much will be pointed right at it. We're at 9,100. Let's go ahead and start descending to 5,800. Arm that. I want to drop our speed down as well. I'm not sure exactly how far it is after Sigio or anything, so I don't truly know what our speed should be. Little airstrip. By the way, this is in the northern Rocky Mountains, but I don't have that installed right now. Figured we're flying here, someone else is probably going to take the place, so I didn't really think, you know, it mattered too much to get that installed. We've got about 2,000 feet to go here. I'm not sure quite of the elevation of the runway, but if Sigio is 3,900, it can't be that high of an elevation, even though it is, like I said, in the northern Rocky Mountains. I wish we had a radio altimeter. We'll go ahead and change this to 209. saw a flash over here. I don't think that's us, though. 1,000 feet to go. I think we'll probably have to descend a little bit quicker. I want to make that. Of course. See, it's changing it now. The other day, it was changing it over on, like, Nav 2 or whatever. Alright, here we are. 5,800 coming up on it. Actually made it in plenty of time. I was kind of worried. That's not our airport either. It was kind of close. No, if we got any airports over here. Alright, the glide slope is actually above us, so we can actually stay at 5,800. I think we do have the ILS signal tuned in. Well, I haven't turned over to a radio just yet. Oh no, put it at 5,000. See, that thing says we need to be at like 170. Problem is, I don't see
Flaps
any
4.
runway or anything. Turn on the localizer. Alright, so it does have it. Like I said, we're above the glide slope. There's 190.
Flaps 10.
So here's the city of Spokane, but right there, it looks like that's going to be our runway right there.
Flaps 18.
Glide slope is coming down. Glad we didn't go down like it wanted us to. Alright, approach hold. There we go.
Flaps 22.
Alright, get rid of this. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the auto throttles. Got somebody else flying in. Well, they're not flying in, I guess. Going by. There is another airport really, really close to it as well. Our speed is really climbing.
Gear down.
This thing also slows down extremely quick.
Gear down and locked.
Get back on the thrust here.
Flaps 33.
Right, got one more notch to go. A little more thrust as the speed keeps coming down. Everything's brown. I think I got some little green over there.
Flaps 42.
That golf course is all dried out. Coming on back down on the glide slope. Just flaps move us up a little. See, there's an airport right there. Wow, I just pulled back on the thrust just a little bit, and that speed came racing down.
1,000.
Pilot is off, plane is mine. Like we're off to the right a little bit and getting low.
400. 300. Minimums. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Oh, I kept the speed up a lot. I guess that plane in front of us was landing. Come on, reverse thrusters. Manual braking now. Ah, my goodness. I had to stay on that reversers for a while. I knew that. I never saw that guy until I saw the smoke. I was kind of paying attention to us. I didn't know if we were going to get a good landing or not. I was trying to flare, and I thought maybe we came in a little quick. Not sure. What do you know? They just have to land right in front of us, right? Oh, so it's over to the right. I was going to go over there, but apparently we need to go over to the right. So taxiway, it looks like, maybe? Kind of awkward. I saw that. I never saw the plane, and so I saw the smoke. I mean, we saw that one guy. Was that? I wonder if that was him that we saw going across there. Why won't you close? You're supposed to close. I see. Sometimes it stays. Sometimes it doesn't. It's really annoying when it doesn't, because then you gotta find another way to get everything. And I saw that puff of smoke from his landing, and it was just, oh my goodness. Now he's gonna slow us down as well. That's a really crappy thing.
Flaps 18. Flaps up. Flaps up.
Don't worry about me. You don't know that I'm here anyway. Landing lights coming off. Strobe coming off. I think the anti-collision needs to come off too. Can't remember which one is like. Because I always turn that off. I think it was the TCA, but maybe it was the position light. I can't remember. Okay, so we got anti-collision and position. I can't remember which one's really like the beacon. Can't remember which is the red and the green and all that. I want to watch the replay though. It didn't seem like a bad landing. I couldn't tell if we were coming in quick or not. Because it did kind of feel like that as I was trying to flare, and I was just right as we hit, I was throttling down. So I thought maybe we had hit a little quick. I said it was okay, so I'll go with that. I'm not sure what livery that is. Obviously, it's from World of AI. It's a good-looking Dash 8. The stock Dash 8s are horrible looking. Felt like a decent landing. Can't even hear my own engines over that guy. I guess we're gonna go over near the gates. That's where we're headed. Turn on the APU. Alright. Catch back up on this guy here in a second. I'm not sure exactly where we should park. Man, they've got gates everywhere. Look, they've even got gates over here. Here. Wait, what if we, can we like park over there? Because I'm not sure. Looks like there are buildings on down further. Actually, some. What is that? Airways? What the hell is that? US Airways? So those will all have gates. We technically don't really want gates. Heck, there's another plane with that livery. Another Dash 8. I thought Dash 8s don't use gates, though. They have, like, little stairs for them. That's what I thought they did. At least. It's gonna be turning. What if I should just park over there? I don't know if we can park at these buildings. I think we can, though. We'll go on down. Horizon. Trying to stop so our wing doesn't clip him. I have no patience. We'll park over here. That looks good. We'll be close. Well, actually, we're not going to be flying this out here. I'll probably have someone else do it because we got another flight to do. Down to Mexico City. Was it Kinston to Mexico City, I believe? So is it North Carolina, I believe? Eastern North Carolina on down to Mexico City. It's actually a shorter flight than this, which I thought was kind of interesting. Oh, what a horrible turn. I think I was turning with the line or something. Another one. Although we're going so daggone slow too, that kind of hurts. It's gonna be hard to line up with this one. This is such a short distance. Oh, see, we got slowed down there on the turn. Brought it back around nicely, though. Oh, almost. Perfect. Alright, taxi light comes off. Parking brake. Actually, let's turn this to APU first. This is the correct way to do it. Engines are off. Wait a second. Okay, so that's what I thought. Green's off. Alright. Let me confuse there for a second. Alright. Let's head over to Air Hauler and we shall get paid. Alright, we'll go ahead and unload it. See, there's no scratching. It's only... It has something to do with FSX. I don't know what it is. Yeah, but 17 hours, so this needs to be done today. Down to Mexico City. Got the scenery for that, like I say. Should be a nice flight. Alright, but that's going to be it for this episode, everybody. I hope you all did enjoy it. I'll catch you guys on the next flight.
Minimums. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.